the whole idea and the theme behind this summit is sovereignty and going local and making AI accessible to everybody. We wanted to contribute to that vision that the summit represents, and we wanted to build something that enables people to run AI completely privately, 100% air gapped with no need of internet, and still to be able to do extremely complex tasks, do automations, research, everything in their own 100% own environment. And that's why we launched Agentic AI in a Box. It's not just AI in a box, it's Agentic AI in a Box. What that means is you can run agents, which are essentially intelligent applications, automations from edge, which means you can deploy this completely on the edge in a remote area or an industrial unit to the cloud. And specifically what we launched it here is Agentic AI in a Box. It comes in 3 sizes. It's got a small, medium and an extra large that we've launched, just so that it's easier for people to understand. So it's simplified naming. The whole idea behind it is the small one can run a 20 billion parameter model with up to 5 agents that can work 24/7 with no additional cost of tokens. The middle one can run a 70 billion parameter model with up to 10 agents that can run simultaneously, run 24/7. And the extra large one, which is we are calling a micro or a mini data center, that can run up to 20 agents simultaneously and run a 200 billion parameter model, which is equivalent to a state-of-the-art model with extremely high throughputs. So what this does, it gives a lot of agencies, people, developers who are working on sensitive data, on IP, and don't want to send their data to cloud APIs, can use these systems to do completely homegrown, internal, private automations.
Wonderful, well explained. Now, for my next question, you have invested 1 year of time to build this and come up with this finally in collaboration with various companies. Talk about that, and how do you expect the response once this is out in market and available for everybody? What response do we expect?
So the process of building this out was working in collaboration with NVIDIA, who we've been working very closely over the last 1 year, testing out different devices, different systems that they offer, different GPUs that they offer, pairing and porting our agent OS, which is already running on the cloud. We had to shrink it so that it can work completely offline efficiently. That took us about a year. Once we did that, we also worked with Qualcomm, so that we are hardware agnostic. Whether it is NPUs or GPUs, our platform should work with everybody and on any hardware stack. Once we've done that, we launched it 2 days back. Today, we are seeing a huge interest in this. We didn't expect that we'll get so much interest. Everybody from banking to government to security to developers are coming up to us and saying, we want a piece of this, we want a unit for us, because at the end of the day, people are working on proprietary ideas, and these ideas are going to public APIs, which means your data is going to a server that you don't own, and that idea is very important, right? And you want to own that idea and you want to build on that idea, you don't want to share it. So that IP, that information, that intelligence should be private. We feel the future of AI is private and we want to lead it, and it's very important for everybody to understand, right? That whatever you build, you must own it, you must have IP control over it, so that you can build something and call it your own, right? So I think from that perspective, we couldn't have had a better launch with the India AI Summit. We are getting great input. In fact, just yesterday we had about 500 cards and queries that have come in for AI in a Box. So it will take us a lot of time to now go back to everybody who's reached out to us and process it.
Just the final bit of our conversation, given that you're an entrepreneur yourself, how do you assess this energy in the hall of all entrepreneurs building in different dimensions of AI? How do you evaluate this, and what kind of an energy that you are picking up?
I mean, it's overwhelming, to say the least. The reason it's overwhelming is because platforms like these are much needed. If people don't connect with each other, right, and don't team up to build larger systems, work together, right, no industry can grow. And I think the scale that India AI Summit offers is incredible. The kind of depth it offers in terms of all kinds of companies that are coming here, and the ability to connect and converge and collaborate with each other, I think it's just great. I hope it happens every year, so that we all know, obviously, where we also stand. We get to see our competition, here. We can measure ourselves of, where we need to improve, what other people are doing. And of course, whatever we don't want to do, we collaborate with potential partners and build the India AI stack. And I think the India AI stack has great days ahead. I'm very confident about the application layer that we are building, and India is great at building. And with our stack, we think we can contribute to that India AI stack. So couldn't be happier.